Charlie Kao in Singapore, ITB Asia with Mark Simmons, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Asia Pacific for Outrigger Resorts. Good afternoon, Mark.
Hi Charles, nice to be with you here in Singapore.
Well, it's thinking of castaways. The name rings so well. It's celebrating its 50th anniversary. Give me a little background on what that 50 years has been like.
Well, Castaway is one of the iconic, one of the first private island destinations that were created in Fiji. We've had a long association with it. Outrigger officially purchased the property from Jeff Shaw, who was the second developer of the project. Jeff remains involved with our company. So that took place 15 months ago. So 50 years is a major milestone for this. And it's very much part of the Outrigger family. However, we've kept the name as Castaway, given its incredible repeat guest portfolio, but very much an iconic part of Fiji. We were hit quite badly with the cyclone early this year, but within 3 months, Stephen Andrews, our general manager, and the project team had it back up and running, and the first week we opened, we were back up to 95%, and it's flowing right through already. It's iconic, and its repeat guest factor, as I mentioned, is hugely important.
On this island or nearby islands, what kind of local community reside there?
Well, the local village is on a separate island, but most of our staff come from that local village. So with the chief as well, we're very much involved with the community there. We have community projects that help benefit that part of Fiji, as we do with our other property in Fiji. The local community plays a huge role in the operations and the guest experience of those destinations in Fiji.
9 months ago, Outrigger opened the Konotta Maldives Resort. How is that property coming along?
Well, that was a big step up for Outrigger. Again, it was a full acquisition, so we bought the property. It's taken us to a higher level. It's 52 all-pool villa units. The smallest unit is 212 square meters.
Whoa.
And every villa has a private pool. And we're not talking a plunge pool, it's a real pool. And the beauty of this is because markets are diverse into the Maldives, certain markets like to be right on the beach and certain markets like to be over water. So we have both categories to cater to that.
Oh.
And we see, for example, the Asian market tends to prefer the over water. The European, Russian market prefer to be right on the beach. But we give them the option. They can also do combination packages where they can change categories during their stay. And then the F&B we've created in there, as you need to in the Maldives, is very diverse. So we go from teppanyaki to Maldivian fusion. So it's really, for Outrigger, it's taken us to that next level of product.
Phuket is one of the relatively new but properties. How is that maturing?
Outrigger Beach Resort Phuket is maturing extremely well. We're into our 3rd year of operation now, and we've got a very mature market mix. A big push for us has been in the MICE segment. We opened just over 12 months ago, the new Similan Ballroom, which can take up to 370. So it's the biggest in that Laguna area part of Phuket. So particularly in Asia Pacific, out of Australia, we're pushing for Europe and North America, but the meetings incentive market is very important for that particular property. And then our mix has matured. It's very much a higher end FIT with a very good mix of family business as well. And Phuket is having a reasonably good year. It'll be affected a little bit by the China factor, but Russia's coming back after a pretty tough year last year. So pretty happy.
Russia's coming back, even with their ruble being so weak.
Yeah.
Up market, obviously.
Yes, it's to our level. The lower level is probably still suffering a lot, but in our level, absolutely. We've seen double-digit growth this year, and we haven't hit high season yet. Our forwards for the coming 6 months look very solid from Russia, so it's an encouraging sign.
What shifting consumer, traveler trends have you been keeping an eye on that you may want to react to?
Being a high-end leisure company, traditionally wholesale travel agent has been a major focus of the business, not just for us, but for that segment. What we are seeing and what we're actually investing more in is what we call consumer direct. So that's through our own website channels and through third parties, including OTAs. We manage OTAs, but they're certainly playing...
The online travel agencies.
Correct. They're certainly playing an even more important role. As long as you can keep it all on a level playing field, because we've got to keep the wholesalers as well as the agents. We work on rate parity, but certainly we're making more investment in that consumer direct segment.
Right. You want to make sure your pricing is across all distribution channels in par with each other. Nobody's underselling each other.
That's right. But we're spending more marketing dollars in that consumer direct segment.
And mobile bookings as well, obviously.
Our new website was launched earlier this year, outrigger.com, and we're up to, I think, 50% of views already from a mobile device, whether it be an iPad, an iPhone, a mobile phone.
As a privately owned business, family business, celebrating its 69th anniversary, owning most of its properties, which is very different than most hotel companies today. They only manage. What do you see being the difference that makes, being an owner?
We're probably against the trend of how the larger companies are going. As you have said, we own pretty much all of our assets. So it's an owner-manager situation. We're in the 4th generation of the family. 69 years this year, 70 next year, which is a big year for us. And we're very solid financially, and the key to what we try to do is create a unique guest experience that perhaps some of the larger companies are not in a position to do, given the amount of properties they have. For us, each of our destinations is unique, each of our properties is unique, but they get the Outrigger way. And we're engaged with the local community in all our properties, so guests, if they're staying in Mauritius or in Waikiki, they know where they are and they can engage with that, and the staff are fully engaged to create that.
The bottom left of the screen, our viewers will see Global Hotel Alliance. That's something new.
It is. It's just been announced 2 days ago, I think. The company's been looking at a while in terms of loyalty programs. We'd never created our own. We've had recognition programs, but a loyalty program as such. And in doing our research over the last couple of years, Global Hotel Alliance stood out to us. There are, I think, 33 hotel company members in that alliance of a similar size to us. Some are larger, some are smaller. But they have a loyalty program that's pushing approximately 8 million enrollments, members.
Wow.
So the beauty for us with GHA, I'll call it GHA now, we can partner with companies in Europe like Kempinski, companies in the US like Omni, and cross-market each other's databases.
These are the other Global Hotel Alliance members.
Yeah. There are some brilliant companies in Asia as well. Pan Pacific is another good friend of ours who we will be working with in terms of cross-selling, because their properties are more city, ours are obviously resort, which was another attraction for GHA to have us, because we are the resort company. So corporate travellers book holidays, they also book business. So it's a win-win for everyone, and we're delighted with the start of this. And the members have been very engaging to us already, and we see this as enhancing our, should I say, penetration of markets that we
and value for your guests.
Yeah, markets that we could have not perhaps penetrated as well without this type of alliance.
What's the latest on new developments? I'm still waiting for the Vietnam property. God, when is that going to open?
It's going to open in a couple of years. They are working on that. It's been vetted now with the government, so they're breaking ground fairly shortly.
That's central Vietnam,
Hanoi,
the coast.
Yep. So yes, it will happen. It's just been a bit of a quiet time with the developing company. But no, it's on our books.
And another one, you have one in
Hainan.
Hainan.
In China, Hainan Island. Again, that's part of a much larger development called Clearwater Bay. So the first two properties have already opened there, which are the Raffles and Jumeirah's coming soon. So we are part of that development, and again, it's probably 2 years away, but that's well under construction, and that's got 3 golf courses in there and about 12,000 residential units. So it's a major project.
Well, you'll be able to, Outrigger will be able to show Hainan the real Hawaii hospitality.
Well, that's right.
Where your home base is, because as you know, they copy a lot of stuff from Hawaii.
Hainan is termed the Hawaii of Asia. So yes, no, we're excited about that moving forward.
Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles. It's always a pleasure.